What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to this Forgo. And today we have the arrival of the return of the fighters, whether it's Iori or Cronin, Lady Choi, Angel, Shanae. I've already talked about all these characters in the previous video as to whether or not you guys should go for them. It's completely up to you if you want to or not, but it is nice to be able to put them in a chance up and actually get that 1.8%. That is damn sweet. Now, as far as these cards, guys, I cannot really recommend going for them. I do think that some of these option cards are really good. Like this is a very good option card. This is a really good option card. Like all these option cards are pretty nice. This one, not so great. And this one here, not so great. But these two option cards are really the best things about it. The set card, or if the 3PG if you actually need it. But the set cards, honestly, guys, these things are just outdated so much. They're just not the best sets for characters. These aren't even the best sets for Shanae and Iori, where they actually arrived. There's the Athena set actually proved to be stronger than those sets. The Fugitive set, it's just outdated, guys. It's not as good as what it really should be. I mean, really only a new player would benefit from having them. This set here, guys, again, it's good for a little extra survivability, but I don't really think worth spending your rubies for. I wouldn't go for these cards, guys, unless you actually need a 3PG for maybe your favorite character, or you're trying to get one of those option cards. That might be the only way I would go for it, but at least you can give yourself a chance up for them. Now, we also have the Aegis Challenge point event where we can get up to 11,000 points and we're going to be able to get this CX generic memory. Now, I was really hoping that I was going to be able to provide you guys a review of the Aegis Challenge. However, there's a pretty bad bug in this thing to where whenever you start playing, it kicks you immediately out, which sucks. Now, the things that I've noticed so far about this game mode is that this guy is actually all these colors. He actually changes the colors throughout, but I haven't been able to play it far enough to figure out when he actually changes color, if he changes color at exact same times during the runs. There's just a lot of things I don't even know because can't play it, and I'm pretty sure most of you can't play it either. I've already talked to a lot of other players. They're having the exact same problem where they're playing on the phone or the PC client, which sucks. But when you come in here, guys, something you're going to notice about this thing right away, and I mean, here's something else I don't know. This here, I don't know if it resets every day or not, but this system is different because usually we get like a ticket through the events up in here to where we could actually save through the end of the week and then go for it. But it looks like, I'm not really sure if this is going to add on every day. So like if we don't play this today, which a lot of us aren't going to really be able to because we keep getting kicked out of the system, will this add on? Right now, what Netmarble needs to do because of this bug that I'm going to show you guys is that they need to reimburse us somehow if we are losing any kind of progress in this event, because what that means is it's going to cost us an EX generic memory. So I'm pretty sure they're going to address it, but we just can't really play the game mode right now. But I am curious as to whether or not this is going to add on every single day. I mean, you have available entry count 1. Whenever it goes to tomorrow, will it say available entry count 2? I'm pretty sure it will, but I don't really know that for sure. But if it isn't, Netmarble definitely needs to compensate us big time for that if that is the case. Now, because Old Pecker Nut is all these different colors, you're going to be needing a red, purple, and yellow character to have the advantages against us. Now I actually have all my nuts maxed out on all 3 of these characters. Now, something that I have noticed about this game mode is you really don't want to do your 3PGs, guys. You will take a tremendous amount of damage because Guinness will get all freaking big and he will just one-shot you, bypassing any kind of immunity that you have, at least from what I've seen so far, guys. He will absolutely destroy you. You can see his colors actually will change. Now, in every fight that I've been able to do so far, at least what little I've been able to do, he starts off as green. And maybe this is the indication in order he's going to be changing. I'm not really sure, but depending on the boss element synergy is applied to all fighters and will be given enhancement and weakening effect. Decreases continuous damage effect, burn, chill, poison, bleed, shock, darkness, and starlight. Immune to crowd control effects, stun, petrify, freeze, and fear. So we can't, CC the character, which is pretty normal. And then the strategy info, the boss periodically becomes a giant and obtains Omen of End effect. And this stacks up to 20 times, right? And when Omen of End is at max stacks, activates, blah, 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 and deals a very powerful damage. And that's that damn one shot that I just talked about a second ago. When using a finisher skill on the boss while Omen of the End is active, Omen of the End will increase by 5 stacks. So be careful. In other words, don't use your 3PG when Omen of the End is applied. If you do, he is going to get a whole lot stronger and he's going to do a whole lot more damage to you. Removes Omen of the End effect when one type of all continuous damage reaches max stacks before Omen of the End reaches max stacks, and the boss will be overloaded. When overloaded, the magnetic field explodes and applies Groggy to itself. So this is kind of your objective in here, and all the fighters increase the duration of Groggy state when attacked by finisher's skill while the boss is in Groggy state. So if you use your 3PG while the boss is in a groggy state, you'll lengthen the groggy state, I believe, for him, if I'm reading this correctly, and decreases the fighter's groggy duration according to the Aegis system synchronization. So the more nuts you have applied to your certain characters, the less groggy that you're actually going to be applied to yourself. The boss stops being a giant after falling into the groggy state, which is really what you're trying to achieve. Now, I'm starting off with Iori because Iori actually has the advantage. He is a red. And Shizuru actually has the advantage because she is red. I'm using Pi for buffs. Now, the cool thing, at least about this, is we can practice. Again, I am hoping that this here will extend every single day, that this is going to say available entry count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Or does it reset every day? I don't really know, guys. So let's hit practice and let me show you what's going on in here because, you know, we just can't play it. Right now, I'm definitely trying to like guard more often in this thing. I can't really tell you what to do because, again, guys, I haven't really been able to play it all that much. But I just kind of, use my damage dealer. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot. I logged back in and I didn't map my controller here. So let me go ahead and map it really quick. My bad. I do apologize. Caught red-handed because this thing just keeps resetting. It keeps restarting the system over and over and over. This has happened to me quite a few times, and I kind of forget about the whole mapping my controller. But let's jump in there again, and let's hit practice and see what we can do here. Yeah, sorry about that. Let's try that again. All right. And there's nothing more annoying than starting a new game mode that you can't even play. It's really sweet, isn't it? A little sarcasm for you there. But let's see what happens here, guys. We're going to try to apply some damage here. Now, I don't want to... I can use my finisher here, right? Because he isn't big yet. And we want to stay behind the character. And now he's getting big, right? And boom, we're dead, right? Boom. Bypass the immunity, we're dead. Over. Like that. And I have all my nuts maxed out on this character. And of course, to remove 3PG, right? I mean, honestly, guys, so far, I mean, at least it isn't resetting. I mean, that's kind of good. But yeah, I mean, I got to play this, but a lot of times when I'm trying to play it, it just kicks you out. So it's not really giving me enough time to play it, to figure out what I need to do, right, to provide a review for you guys. It's really, really annoying. So Netmarble needs to fix this problem. So we'll try it again. I can't believe I died. So that's the first time I died. I want to get behind, oh boy. Oh, here we go. Come on. Okay. Now we don't want to use the groggy. Okay, now I want to make sure I'm behind Guinness here. And boom! That's what I was waiting for. That's what keeps happening over and over and over. And you can hit retry and nothing's going to happen. Isn't that sweet, my friends? Isn't that sweet? Oh my God. I just love it whenever it happens like that, don't you? Oh my God. It's just wonderful starting off in a new game mode and you can't even play it, which is pretty unfortunate. So I'll be right back in 1 second, guys. All right, so we're back. So until they fix the Aegis challenge, until they fix this bug that's happening in there, there's really nothing that we can do. So hopefully Netmarble will get on the ball and take care of that problem. Also, guys, in the shop, we do have some new deals. I personally, guys, I wouldn't buy any of these. They do have this one deal in here for the moon and star-shaped stones for the specific characters that are in the rerun. However, I would wait for the KOF pass because this is pretty damn pricey. And I believe you can get these moon and star-shaped stones from the KOF pass that we should be getting tomorrow. So I would really kind of hold off if you are a spender before you would buy any of these things. So hopefully Netmarble will address this Aegis bug that is in here, because there's nothing worse than having to restart your fight over and over and over. And also hopefully that this count will add on every single day, because if it doesn't, Netmarble will definitely need to reimburse us if we lose today, if they don't fix this problem immediately. So guys, hopefully this will be fixed very, very soon so we can talk about it, do a review about it, try to figure out the best teams and best strategy in order to do the best in that AG challenge. But until then, we're just gonna have to wait and see what Netmarble does. So guys, let me know how you're feeling about the update so far. I do wish you all good luck on your pulls if you are doing any pulls, and I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GT plus 7 time. Link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See everybody. Take care.